Hey, everybody, it's Steve Livingston here. It's good to be with you. I promised last week we were going to spend some time on your daily routine. We're actually going to do that next time in the next video blog. But today, I have a question for you. Do you need a kissing booth? Now, let me tell you about an experience I have. A couple nights ago, my son said to me and my wife, "Do you guys need a kissing booth?" And I started laughing. I looked at him I'm like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you guys seem to be always kissing. And so at the moment, what had happened, it was in the evening. I'd come home from work. Mindy was cooking some dinner. I walked into the kitchen. She left what she was cooking. She came over and kissed me, and we actually kissed several times. And he came up beside us, and that's when he said, "Do you need a kissing booth?" And I thought that was a really funny question. And I'm like, and in his mind, he's like, "You kiss all the time." And I began to think a little bit about this experience, about his observation as a child and how it's affecting what he thinks about relationships and so on. And so the more I've thought about it over the last couple of days, what a great question. It's interesting enough that in the home, you can't hide who you really are. It is the ultimate testing ground for your life. And the reality is, I see a lot of people in the marketplace or in business who fail in the home, and yet they're super successful in business, yet they fail in the home. And no matter how much success you have at work, if you fail in the home, in the end, in my opinion, it won't matter. And yet sometimes we follow these people and they don't practice what they preach at the center of their life, where it's the most important. Here's a truth that I think you need to learn from this particular statement from Russell Nelson. He says, some of you have already defined your goals. Some have even developed a system of priorities to give order to your interests and responsibilities. I applaud such discipline, and I think it's useful, but I believe that this ordering process may often be a little artificial. Rarely do we fragment the life that we live. It is not possible to influence one facet of our life without affecting the other aspects as well. So in my own experience, I have preferred not to compartmentalize my interest, but to synergize them. Boy, I love that. And so, idea, truth is truth, and should be woven into everything that we do in every aspect of our lives. And the place to start the synergy and apply those things is in the home first and foremost. So the question, do you need a kissing booth? Crazy question from a 10-year-old, but the insight, I think, is profound. So I thought today I'd spend some time with you talking about my thoughts, some basic thoughts of how to have success and synergy in your home first and foremost before business or just life outside of it starts. So number one, your physical relationships with those around you. Two things, proper affection and communication. Thomas Monson has said, I have not forgotten this message that he receives. Though nearly 40 years have passed, I heard it. Among many truths the speaker discussed, she said that a woman needs to be told she is beautiful. She needs to be told she is valued. She needs to be told she is worthwhile. Now, I believe men and women are similar in this regard. Both need proper affection and to be told they are loved and valued and worthwhile. All right, number two, spiritual. Whether you're a religious person or not, we're all spiritual beings of light. And we need to seek for, as I've said so many times, seek for and live truth. So a truth. Here's a truth. Have you not learned that there's a law given to everything? And once you learn the law or the laws upon which that thing works, you can benefit and be blessed by its use. So you begin to ask, well, how do we learn? And I say by study, by pondering, prayer, study and meditation. We need to learn and then teach by our example and by what we say to them, our children, to seek inspiration. And because we're spiritual beings. And so that's something that needs to happen if you're going to have great relationships. Next, intellectual. In the home, there needs to be a powerful and consistent example between you and your spouse when it comes to intellectual things. So what would be a strong indicator that you have a strong intellectual home? Meaning, what would you see? The individual, family, or home will be characterized by these things: solid literature, wholesome entertainment, clean speech, and in general, I think mental exercises of the highest type. There needs to be a strong belief and practice of continuous education and a love, basically, of lifelong learning. I think you'd be surprised that individuals that continue to learn have the strongest relationships. Now, social and emotional. Your home should be the center of your social and emotional life. If you're seeking it somewhere else, difficulties, I promise you, will always arise. That's not to say that you shouldn't have a social life outside the home. We need to have good friends that uplift and bless us and build us. But so often, even with our in our own homes, and partly because of today, because of digital technology, distractions can disrupt having amazing emotional and social relationships. So, some rules we should follow. Home first. When you need to have your emotional and social life within your home first. Second, when you are together with those in your home, be at home. Be present together. Don't let digital distractions happen. Now, so the question in the end, do you need a kissing booth? Well, I hope so. I hope you really do. I hope you need a kissing booth. And a profound thought from a 10-year-old. But there are some simple things that you can do. Often I've been teaching a lot about principles that you can apply, and you need to kind of figure out the how. But there will be a time when I will spend some more time giving you specific hows to apply some of these things. But think about it. In your own home, do you need a kissing booth? And I just kind of leave that with you today, and hope you have a great day. And we'll talk to you later. Okay, everybody, just hope you're enjoying the day-to-day of video blogs. Just wanted to invite you, if you're enjoying what you're hearing, go out to Facebook, to the Livingstone Life, and like my page, follow me, and I'll be posting things all the time, at least 2 to 3 times a week. Also, if you want some of the previous articles that I've written and video blogged about, go out to stephenlivingston.org, and you can find out all the material there. Anyway, it's been good to have you, and I hope that you'll follow me, and look forward also to my podcast that is going to be beginning, called Slipstream. Anyway, you guys have a great day, and we'll see you later.